What is up, guys? Welcome back to another Modern Warfare video. Today, let's talk about Season 2 and, in my opinion, the main attraction of the content we have for Season 2 right now. The UMP-45, or, it has a different name. I don't even know the name of it in this game. And also the map, Rust, which was originally in Modern Warfare 2. But before we talk about that, let's talk about a few problems we got with the new update of Season 2. So, at least to me, it all started after I finished downloading the update. I was ready to go play some Rusty Rust, right? I was ready to start grinding the game and get the UMP-45, but when I clicked on the multiplayer, it said I was missing a DLC pack. I was like, okay, it's late, I'll try again tomorrow. Same thing happened. I had to delete the whole game, reinstall it again to be able to get rid of that problem. Incompetent word. Do you see the problem right here? Your updates are breaking the game. Every single update, they make the game a little bit worse because it's, bugs on top of bugs, or because they have a terrible idea or something like that. I should not have to delete the game because you just updated the game. And by the way, why are the updates so freaking huge? I mean, some updates are bigger than games I have installed on my PlayStation 4, but that was not the end of my problems with Season 2. When I was finally able to play some Rusty Rust, this started happening to me a couple of times. Enemies had blue names. Enemies looked like my teammates. I could not distinguish what was friendly and what was foe. I had to shoot everyone. I had to sit in the corner and just start shooting everyone because I didn't know what the hell was going on, okay? Everyone looked blue out of nowhere. And the funny thing is that the match started fine. Everyone had red names when it comes to the enemy team. Then I don't know what happened out of nowhere. I start seeing people all over the place with blue names. Obviously, this has to be a bug because, they're not dumb enough to let people change the color of their names, okay? They're really dumb, they're really incompetent, but I don't think they would do that. I think that this is just a bug because it only happened to me in like 2 games, I think. But then another thing happened to me, and it has been happening for a couple of times while playing the map Rust only. Some people just look invisible to me. I don't know what it is. This is the best example right here. I was running, I was going around the corner, and I don't know where I died. And I'm like, okay, what just happened? Did I got killed by a random grenade? Did someone spawn behind me? Let me watch the kill cam. And there was a man, literally, an enemy literally running in front of me. And he was not there when I was playing, so I had to watch the recording of it on my PC. And there's just a glimpse of the enemy in front of me. And it's impossible to see that because while playing, because it's just 3 frames. That's it, 3 frames. The guy appears out of nowhere. He's the fastest man on the planet. I don't know what the hell that was. I had never seen that before in Modern Warfare. That's probably another bug due to the new update. But ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about the new map, Rust, okay? I gotta be honest. Let me start with some honesty. I have never liked Rust, so I knew I was not gonna like this Rust, okay? I didn't like Rust back in Modern Warfare 2 because it was nothing but noob tubers camping up on the tower. But even if they were not spamming noob tubes from above the tower, from the tower, on the ground, you would still have to deal with noob tubers. And even if you managed by some miracle find a lobby on Rust without noob tubers, you would still have to deal with the quick scopers. And oh my god, the quick scopers were so freaking annoying back in Modern Warfare 2. But you know what? You don't have any of those problems in Modern Warfare. You don't have quick scopers, you don't have noob tubers. So is the map good in Modern Warfare? And no, not really. It's still trash. But first of all, let me talk about the things I like about this Rust. Finally, we got a good remaster, a remaster the way it's supposed to be. They changed the visuals, the map looks a million times better than it looked like back in Modern Warfare 2. The graphics are definitely amazing, and what they did is amazing. As I said, again, in terms of visuals, they didn't change, they did not have the terrible idea to change the layout of the map. It's the same from Modern Warfare 2, and they didn't add a bunch of doors nor new safe spaces. I was a little bit worried because I knew that the original Rust had a couple of doors that you couldn't use, but they were there, and I was like, oh my god, they're gonna allow us to use those doors in Modern Warfare, in Modern Warfare, I mean, because you know that Incompetent Ward has a thing for doors, but luckily they didn't do any of that. There are a couple of reasons why it still plays like garbage. Number one, that freaking tower was the worst idea of all time. I don't know who had the idea to put a tower there in the middle, but it is the worst idea of all time. And you don't just have to worry about people on top, you have to worry about people also in the middle and on the bottom. The tower has 3 levels where people can camp. It is so disgusting, so annoying, because you have to worry about people on the ground and you have to worry about the damn freaking tower full of campers. That is why my secondary weapon is a damn RPG, so I can just destroy them. Then there's another problem. It's the way the game plays, okay? Infinity Ward wants you to camp. Infinity Ward wants you to be a slob, okay? I am disgusted at myself at the way I have to play Rust. I have to camp like I'm in a real war. Like if I die in the game, I also die in real life. It is absolutely disgusting, but that's the way people play the game. And if you cannot beat them, you have to join them. So that's why I'm also hugging corners. That's why I'm also mounting walls with my gun. That's also why I have my gun mounted on walls and I'm looking through little holes like a slob. It is absolutely pathetic, okay? And that just made me realize that no matter what maps they bring back, they are always gonna play like trash. Speaking of trash, they ruined the map Crash. I like calling it trash because they added new safe spaces and they added a ton of doors that were not needed, that didn't need to be there. It's the mounting, it's the leaning, it's the dark areas, the dark safe spaces where people camp and you cannot see them. They can't see you very well, but you cannot see them. And by the way, why did they bring back Rust? I have a thing with Rust. I don't like it, but you had so much better maps to bring back. High Rise, Resistance, Scrapyard, Terminal, so much better maps, and you bring back Rust. You knew this was gonna play like garbage in Modern Warfare, in Modern Claymore I mean. And then there's another problem, another thing that makes Rust play bad. The spawns. Once again, they messed up the spawns, ladies and gentlemen. It's just Incompetent Ward cannot get the spawns right. You know what? You need to stop playing World of Tanks, Incompetent Ward, and you need to work a little bit better on your spawns. You cannot have spawns in the middle of the map. It's gonna allow you to spawn behind enemies. You're gonna spawn in front of enemies. You're gonna spawn in their line of sight, man. It doesn't make any sense. There is enough cover on the corners of the map to make people spawn there, okay? People should only spawn on the corners of the map, okay? Not in the middle. That is why, in my opinion, Rust is absolutely trash, because the maps are also, the spawns are also bad. Obviously not as bad as on Shipment, because Shipment is smaller, Rust is bigger, but, you know, it's because of that you shouldn't have people spawning in front of you, because the map is bigger. There's enough space to spawn you safely. But anyways, I have to say, that even though Rush and Shipment have the worst spawns of all time, even though they play like trash, mostly because of that, they are still better than the maps we have in the game, than Pickle Dickle, than Camper's Cave, then freaking Remaze, then freaking Grasna Maze. Those maps are trash because they are big, they have tons of safe spaces, and it takes you like a million years to find people, and when you're able to find them, I mean, you die because they are sound whoring you. And the reason why I kind of like these small maps is because, even though they're trash, as I said, is because dead silence doesn't really matter here. It's chaotic, and the footsteps don't matter, the minimap doesn't matter, and hey, at least you can get more kills. Yes, you're gonna die more times, but at least you can get more kills while playing Shipment, while playing Rust, and you're gonna be able to level up your guns faster and stuff like that. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Are you enjoying Season 2? I like the fact that they have added a Kimbo, okay, to the game. That's pretty cool. Yeah, drop a like if you enjoyed the video, drop a comment, subscribe if you're new here. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.